Hello, it's been 4 months, and I'm back to greet you with another monthly recap. As we do around here, we gotta increase the cameras for some reason, I don't know. Either way, every new month, new budget. I don't know how the next month is gonna... I'm running out of cameras, I'll be honest. I can't go much further with this. But I thought you might appreciate, a close-up shot. This is... Ooh, this is weird. Can I, zoom out? Oh, nope. Okay, this is max. Okay, yep. Well, this is what you gotta work with. And the drink of choice. I don't know what this is. If you haven't noticed, every month it goes up by 100 milliliters. So I started with the Ozeki Cup Mini, the normal, the Grande, but there wasn't anything at 400 milliliters. But I ain't doing this on an empty stomach. So we're doing the salaryman prep. It always takes me a ton of time to set up all the cameras, just to use them for the intro, and pretty much never again. So now I'm at least milking this. I'm it's a cow and... Also this time around, all the questions are handpicked by the babysitter. So if your question didn't end up getting picked, it's because you suck. Okay, I'm kidding. But can we get a little thank you babysitter in the comments for this humongous hard work? Because every month I go through this, it has taken me like 4 to 5 hours of recording. So I was like, I can't really do this anymore. And thanks to her help, I won't have to. Let's start from the beginning. So everything is broken for some reason. My camera had some issues, my laptop had issues, and I thought, why not combine everything into one single thing? And the aim was, even though I didn't need to fix my laptop, it had like one minor issue. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna dedicate this one day, get it all out of the way, and maybe it's a good way to also interact with the locals, see little shops, how repair in Japan works, and maybe give some good information to you. So it consisted of 3 little segments. I tried to fix my camera, I tried to fix my laptop, and I tried to fix my phone. So the dust might be on the camera sensor. So in this case, my phone had a cracked screen. I repaired it. Well, I didn't repair it. I sent it to repair really fast, and they did a bang-up job because it's very new, very clean and lickable. But as I noticed afterwards, there was some dust in the camera sensors, so I went to fix that. Turns out they can't. Yup, it needs a new camera module, but nope, no, I'm not gonna spend another 20,000 yen or 30,000 yen to just fix the cameras, So if I'm using the camera, suck it up, there's gonna be dust on it. I'm not fixing that shit. I like the specs. They're like a built-in Insta filter, very retro and Segoi. I'm glad you like it. They're here to stay. I was trying to test specs Larry and Barry. My camera is broken. Shoves it out into the rain shower. Well, what's that gonna hurt if it's broken? Christ, okay. Dude, I need my reading classes for this. You should take the Japanese culture of taking care of your devices. Okay, first of all, I feel like that's a cap. For example, I bought these 2 monitors. Not this one is mine. But I bought these 2 monitors from Amazon, secondhand. Holy shit, it seems like people have jizzed on them. These look like shit. I've never seen... there's somebody's scraped it with a knife or something. So secondhand Japanese market hasn't been treating me the best this far. Unless we're talking about clothes. Fixing the Sony A7 camera mic is easy. Even the first time newbie can do it in one evening as no soldering is required. Are you crazy? Are you actually... I've talked to people who... You cannot do this on your own. You have to take the entire camera apart. You have to replace the motherboard because it's soldered or connected into it or built into it. This is taking the entire camera out. I don't have the tools for it. I need to buy $100 worth of equipment just to take it out, remember everything, and it's like a 7-hour work if you've never dealt with this. No, I'm not risking that. Also, I don't have access to that. No, this is... Do not trust this comment. Mudan, what microphone are you using when you're filming this content? It's so good even in bad weather conditions. Well, I use the Rode Wireless Go. It is really nice because it's kind of dynamic. So if I put it close to my mouth, it'll pick up more of what I'm saying and not the background. Like right now, my UPS is going crazy like ham. So it's actually quite loud. But if I put it close to my mouth, suddenly it's okay. So even in the rowdier places, as long as I hold it really close, it should be fine. So I feel like it was pretty shit for you right now. I saw it peak. How do you communicate with them? I assume the sellers. I pretty much just have Google Translate open, and then I'm like, sumimasen. broken. This port. If you spoke Japanese, it would go like 10 times faster, but even without Japanese, everybody's really nice, understanding, and it's quite easy. Also, I literally can, you know, open up the laptop, be like, here, YouTube video, play. Oh, no audio. No audio. Okay. Or, you know, I open up, or, you know, with the camera, I took the body, I was like, put the microphone in and like, no audio, no, and then I had the second camera and was like, put the mic in there and was like, see, the recorder, it's moving, the audio levels are moving, put it in the broken one, no moving. So it's like, it's quite clear what I'm, okay, no. Have you ever felt that someone would take your camera when you set it down for a shot? Not in Japan. Also, I go really out of my way to not shoot where people are. Like, I am willing to spend 20 minutes walking in a completely different direction just so I would be out of the way of people. So generally, I don't really film when people are nearby, though I've gotten a bit more braver recently, so I'm fine if there's like a couple people. Why am I in a suit? Well, that's easy, because I can't hide my microphone. Look, it's also a tie clip, so nobody's the wiser that I'm recording until they see the huge camera that I'm holding. Yeah, that kind of breaks the illusion. Next video, something about super expensive cinema experience. So this is the video where I just went to Shinjuku, to Cinema 109, which is like the premium grade cinema experience. Except it's just, okay, it's like, if you want to be alone in a cinema, then that's great. And also it has nice chairs. It's not worth it by any means. It's not good at all. The German theater chain Astra costs 1/5 of the price and more premium. Yup, 100%. This was not the experience. Dude, even in Estonia, we have reclined chairs with footrests for like, I think the premium chairs in Estonia are like 15 euros, maybe 20 max, but it goes like fully down, you can like lie back, and you can order food and drinks there, and it's amazing. But no umbrella rest. So, I rest my case. But have you had an actual IMAX experience? Wait, what? Estonia doesn't have IMAX? I thought Cinema Cosmos was IMAX. Oh shit, okay. Wait, maybe I haven't ever had an IMAX experience then. What? You mentioned distance from the screen. What I always do is sit on row 3 to 5 depending on the theater layout from the front. Yeah, if you sit close, like, yes, there's benefit of sitting close, like it'll take up all your vision, but also, you know, you'll have to... But other than, you know, watching the film at a cinema, the second big thing that you can't really get at home is the audio experience. And I feel like that's half of the reason why you would go to cinema, just because of the surround sound, like insane surround sound that you usually don't get at home. And that's kind of the selling point of IMAX as well, I think. It's not even the fact that it should envelop all of your peripheral vision. Because, I mean, you kind of don't want it to cover everything. Because if there's something on the side, you literally have to turn your head to see if something on the side is happening. Because, you know, the footage, the stuff that's happening is not always in the very center of it. Mudan can record multiple days in advance, it would be none the wiser. I'm pretty sure you would. It's pretty easy to sniff out, like, if you wanted to, you could very easily tell if you're recording in advance. The main giveaway is I go outside, so it's very easy to look up what days were rainy, what days weren't rainy. I also show clocks, and also I do some, like, events, like the samurai event. So if it goes up the next day that the samurai event was supposed to happen, because it has like one specific day, then it's also very easy to say that, yep, well, I'm recording in advance. So everything combined, I'd say it's pretty difficult. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you could definitely sniff out if you wanted to. Hope you have money with the vlogs, because $40 a film is heavy. Nah, I'm at a mad loss. Maybe at the end, I'll do a money reveal. I'll reveal my bank statement. I'm curious, we got to know your opinion and stuff in Japan, but how are Foxy and Mudan enjoying their time in Japan? Is it meeting or exceeding expectations? Actually, I'm kind of interested in your thoughts on that too, because I can't quite remember when was the last time you gave your overall thoughts in Japan. Okay, I don't want to make it too long, so in my case, really enjoy Japan. I like everything here. I might be pessimistic in the videos, but I mean, that's because there's literally nothing else to complain about. Okay, Fox has said, difficult to put into words how cool this experience is, outside of the paperwork. And the babysitter says, this is better than she expected, rating my viewers' bar recommendations. So here, the goal was, you recommended me different bars in Asakusa or nearby, and I just visited like 5 of them in one video, and rated you, not the bar. But you on how good I actually forgot. I like did one, it was cool, and then I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna rate you. That's kind of mean. Business Strip goes hard. The first bar seems like a fun vibe, with putting the hand in the monster's mouth at the beginning. What a wild ride of a video. It was fun until we went in and got the drinks, because the drinks were shit. They were really bad. And then we got the bill and it was also bad. Make a vlog only in Estonian, but I need to subtitle it, and that's so much effort, and I don't want. There's a lot of videos where they would benefit from subtitles, like if I go outside and there's like background noise, but also I'm editing it like 2 or 3 a.m. and adding subtitles just adds on to me not sleeping that night. And at some point I've gotta be like, you know, how about you suck up and like, I don't know, adjust your volume? Because I want to go to bed. Can you do a non-alcoholic drink challenge for those who don't drink? What is a non-alcoholic drink challenge? Like drinking water? I feel like you should do that anyways. Just anytime you feel thirsty, that's a challenge. Anytime you feel thirsty, drink water. 24 hours without soda. Why are you wearing a suit? How else am I gonna keep a pocket aid with me? Day in the life of my babysitter. The Eurovision song tier list. You know what? This was the first year where I was kind of happy with the results, but I would say Europapa, code, break the code, I don't know, pull up. Is the monitor okay? Hell yeah. Still using it, still going strong. Honestly, the little model building she was making at the end. Wait, actually, wow. Mother's Day Food Festival? I don't know what I named this. But pretty much Nick from Junk Food Japan invited me to hang out with him and Giri while they recorded a video. And apparently I was also in it, which I wasn't that sure about until I made it there. How do a professional food taster unnecessary shouting? No, that's... Dude, the Japanese were fucking loving it. Nick honestly has made me try to react better. Because even Connor has told me, if you go to a Japanese restaurant or, you know, try their food, you have to be like fucking full-on anime, like, oh my, oh, the best thing you ever had. Even if the thing sucks, you know, you always have to like overreact. So Nick is like the perfect person for food reviewing. Because if you make something, you want somebody to be like, oh, this is the best shit I've had in my life. Unlike me, like a fucking Estonian guy who's like, yeah, it's a 10 out of 10. I liked it. Literally no emotion in my face. Like, yeah, this is good. Kira and Nick seems to be entertaining people to be around. As for Mudan, I imagine he's probably busy editing. Yeah, that's kind of true. I like good camera presence. I don't know. Looking back on the footage, I felt really awkward. I was just standing there, literally have no idea what to do with my hands. And both Kira and Nick are like, yeah, food, I'm gonna do fun stuff. And I'm just like, what's the next dish? Am I supposed to yell with you? Okay. Videos like this can be so entertaining, but imagine being there, being someone there and just trying to enjoy your day. Personally, I try to be like laid back, so I try to shoot not with people, and that's why you have so much voiceover, because when I'm in public, like with people around me, I'll just shoot something, and like I don't even have a camera in my face, I just like hip shoot it, so people don't even really notice, and then I do voiceover afterwards. But man, I got jump scared the first time Nick like filmed something. He was just bursting with energy. But then again, Nick has lived in Japan his entire life, so he knows the culture, he knows like the limits, so I'm not really a person to question him as like a literal outsider here. So he knows the best. You see 10 cameramen and some dude just screaming about the food you're attempting to enjoy. Though, look at it from a different perspective. Isn't it actually interesting to like once in a life see the behind the scenes of a YouTube video? Like how the bread is made, how the cookie is buttered up. You just want to go for a Mother's Day festival, suddenly, bam, more enjoyment. People make good money to see YouTubers in action, you know, if at anime conventions and stuff. I'm just trying to cope, I know. Went to a nice little train station cafe. That was not the best idea. It was cool. The problem was, it was like an hour and a half to get to that place. And then another like 30-40 minutes in line, because it was like for some reason, it was the lunch rush hour, which was insane. Because like after we left, there was pretty much nobody in the line. I think that was the most peak time of the day. So yeah, overall, just a very time-consuming thing. Was it oishikari desu? It was okay. It was... I didn't want to say anything bad during the day, but it was very okay. I live in Nagoya. Can you come here and prove to people it is not as boring as people say? Well, I already have been to Nagoya, and Next question. I wonder how long he can keep up with the suit in the summers coming. This is much more comfortable than being in a t-shirt. I'm also thinking about just going the entire summer in just button-up shirts. Did I miss a video? Why the suit? Because they're insanely breathable. These things breathe more than my normal t-shirts. I love these. Imagine if Mudan also played Pokemon Go around Japan. Dude, I am so pissed that I'm not doing that. Because imagine how many Pokemon I could hatch. Like, I'm walking 10 kilometers every single day. I'd be so ahead of the game. But it's too late now. I'm already 4 months into it. I haven't used it, so nah. The Secret Trash Taste Studio. How hard is it to get the work visa in Japan? What do you mean by that? I mean, if you have a job, they'll give it to you. Like, you need a job. It's getting a work visa in Japan is as hard as getting a job. I mean, like, if you have a job, you're not gonna have a need. What? Why am I here every day? For this. This was not worth it. The payoff, this was not worth it. Batting cages. I think this was a very simple day. We did like 3 things. Good night, Mudan, sleep tight. Why? Are you snoring or any sleep apnea? Why? No? You have a headache after waking up, drink water? What? What did I say in this video? I thought it was about baseball and walking the dogs. Oh, I think at the beginning I mentioned that if I sleep too long, I get headaches. Must be a Finnish and Estonian issue. It's 2 AM right now and I have exams at 6 AM, but this is more important. Foiled 9491. Can you confirm, did you pass the exams? I'm actually curious. I hope you did. The foam sucking and licking is so gross, I hate it every time. The foam sucking and licking. Okay, what the fuck did I do in this video? What do you mean by that? You ate his butt? He needed that for... No, I'm not gonna check it. I don't want to know. Okay. Yeah, the first thing of the video was me getting a foam latte, like a 3D art latte. Okay, I was so confused. I was planning on going to the cage, but now I'm scared. Wait, why? Oh yeah, no. I've gone like 3 times, multiple times. People have gone. Just don't, just look out for yourself. Don't do anything crazy. You'll be fine. It's completely okay. Would you consider going to sumo wrestling match in the future? Well, the problem with sumo wrestling matches, if you're coming here as a tourist as well, is that they happen only at a specific time frame, or like at specific times. And getting tickets, you have to book the ticket ahead, and I'm not sure if there's filming allowed. And I mean, if it's convenient, then sure. But this far, it hasn't really been the most convenient booking it. So, maybe we'll see. It's not like in the priority list right now. I know everyone was confused seeing a salaryman hit up the batting cages. No, like half the people there were salarymen. It was the middle of the day. That's what they do. They're like, sumimasen, boss, I'm going to my lunch break. And they just hit balls for an hour straight and go back to work. Oh, this is a weird one. Yeah, so Ramstor invited us to go to a museum art exhibit. And I think it's been one of the art exhibits that's like the most mentally scarring this far. It was a good video. It was okay. I mean, it was a video. Ooh, Joey showed me around Tokyo. So I hung out with Joey for one day. We went to round 1, and then we ate some good food. It was, well, he gave me raw stuff. A lot of raw stuff. Raw meat. He just gave me a ton of raw meat. I didn't like it. Which round 1 is this? Oh, it was the round 1 at the Ota city. I think it was Ota. But it should be very close to Haneda Airport. Nearby-ish. Maybe the white shirt was too much for the sensor of the Squid Game? Interesting. Oh, because if it's dark clothing, it could like blend in more with the background because it was pretty dark there. And my shirt just reflected every micro movement. Yeah, that was absolutely it. It's not that I sucked at the game. It was absolutely my shirt. Surprised to hear Joey's chill with the go-karts. Everyone from Chris Broad to Rob City hate those. Interesting. As do every foreign residents on Twitter. Very interesting. Yeah, I should have asked Chris about this. But I guess, yeah, Chris and Rob are both like... I mean, they live in Japan. But originally they have... Okay, my base... Because what I do is I ask like people here what they think about go-karts. And my base of like asking the people is really small right now. Because currently I only have Joey, who's like lives here. And also Tomo, who was the carriage ride. We'll see in a bit. But yeah, it's this far 2 people and both are fine with the go-karts. But I definitely need to ask more native people. Like, oh, I could go to the bars I could literally ask like the bar owners what they think about it. They broke it. I don't know. Dude, that was a day. That was really a day. It's interesting. He knew the moment he left the laptop repair shop that he was not confident in their ability, but he was unable to verbalize why. Yeah, the moment I went in there, it looked very sketchy. It was like somebody's apartment, and you know, I should have looked at the comments. I mean, one of the main reasons why I was sketched out was because they asked for a 5-star review, and they said they'll do a free cleaning if I give a 5-star review. And you know that, so they broke my laptop. That's the end result. They broke my laptop, then said it was a CPU issue. So the laptop completely bricked. Before, it was only the audio issue. Now suddenly, CPU is bricked, need a new CPU. I took it away from them because I was like, bro, you fucked it up. I didn't record it, but I sent it to a new place for repairs, and they said it's a motherboard issue. So, you know, okay, that's crazy. Imagine having them replace a CPU and then be like, well, technically it's still broken. So that would have been really shit, but they were messed up. And afterwards, I looked into Google reviews, and I found out that the 1-star reviews all said the same thing, that they were incapable of repairing and just didn't know how to do stuff. Like they would, there was one comment who said they went in to get like a loose screw removed, and they opened up their PC afterwards and still found the loose screw inside. And there were other people who went in with working laptops, and the place also bricked their laptops. So yeah, always sort by lowest rated reviews, I guess. Especially if you go with something that intense. Alright, Design Festa. So I went to the coolest festival in my life, the Design Festa. Did you really sell your laptop for $100? No, okay, no. That was... Sometimes I have a little goof, a little laugh at your expense, so I did not sell the laptop for $100. I went to a new place, and currently I'm having them repair it. So maybe they're a bit more, you know, knowledgeable about laptops. How many anime manga tropes can you see IRL with video proof? Well, I feel like I don't want to film people doing trope. I mean, what do you mean by that? Like a girl running with a toast in her mouth? I feel like if I see somebody doing that, I'm not gonna be like, this is my chance. Does going around in Salomon Fit make it easier to film the vlogs? Yes. A couple nights ago, when I went to the local konbini in a normal t-shirt, because it was late at night, I just wanted like a sandwich, they started speaking English to me. That has never happened. I didn't even know they could speak English, because any time I go with like this, they're like, oh, konnichiwa, and then they were like, oh, thank you. And I'm like, what the fuck? You've never spoken English to me. What's up with it? Like, I was like, no, fuck that. Arigato gozaimasu. And they were like, oh, sumimasen. I live here. I'm local. No, that was really funny. But yeah, 100%. You get treated more like a local here if you wear suits. Also, you get really easily... People don't find you that easily anymore. Like, anytime I'm out with a babysitter or Foxy, if I go like further out, they lose sight of me very easily now. While before, it was really easy to spot me. The giraffe seesaw was brilliant. Would have gladly paid a small amount to rock around it for a while. Dude, it was really worth the money. And it was nice to get the video. The only thing was, the very moment I got on, everybody around just gathered around me and was like, oh, haha, look, salaryman on top of a giraffe. They were literally pointing and filming me. Paying someone to speedrun temples for me. This is where we met Tomo, a really lovely guy, a footballer, a rickshaw driver, carrier. Oh yeah, how much was the rickshaw tour? Well, the price was $100 for an hour. It was not cheap, but it was also much more than I expected. I expected this to be like a glorified taxi that you see in some other countries where you're like, all right, I'm getting on, I'm driving to this point, they're carrying you, and it's gonna cost you like an arm and a leg. So I was like, this is really intense. But it also came with an actual tour guide who like gave you information. So that was a cool part. Also, they're trained to take pictures of you. Like they are literally, it's a part of their training to put you down in a perfect scenic spot and take a perfect photo of you. So also didn't expect to get good photos that day. You Mudan, just want to ask this for the end of the month video. You said you'd be spending like half of all your economies for this trip in Japan. So would it be affordable to live here indefinitely, given how much you're spending on total? Yes, of course. As long as you live here for a long time, which means if you live here for more than 2 years, or you have like a visa to stay here longer than 1 year, you'll get an actually good apartment, or like a cheaper apartment, which is like, you could get the same place I'm staying right now for half the price if you're staying for longer than 1 year. And if you don't go out every day to do new things, like try a rickshaw, which costs like $100, and instead you stay inside, play video games, or go outside and only like eat onigiri, it can be really cheap. Oh, we even got Tomo responding. Thank you for riding my rickshaw and uploading nice video. These comments are gonna be my gasoline. That's nice to hear. I never considered a rickshaw because it felt like a tourist gimmick. Yeah, same as well. I thought it was just a tourist thing, but well, actually, I still feel like it's a tourist thing. Also, it was very wholesome meeting Tomo at the beginning, where he was like, yo, this is my rickshaw, you wanna come on, I'll show you this. And when we said yes, he was visibly surprised. He was like, what? This is not how it works. Denim ice cream. Monorail looks like a kitchen appliance. What do you mean by that? Mis osas sellest? If you came this vlog with his earlier ones, you can tell Mudan has been getting way better at this sort of thing. His goal of learning is getting accomplished. That is so weird, because it feels like I'm just getting shitter. I know it's not about how many assets or effects or memes you use in a video, but at the beginning, I know like if I open the props folder, or like my assets folder, there's like 20 to 40 things there. And in recent videos, there's like 4 or 5 things there. So it feels like I'm just using so much less. I'm doing so much less. I'm using less camera angles. I don't put that much effort into the video or like setting up scenes or scripting things. So it just feels like it's all becoming a bit worse. Though I know I'm getting better. And also I know how to already, like, I don't need to script stuff in advance, like where I need to put the camera for a transition, and it's like much easier. It comes more naturally, but I still feel like I'm also not putting as much effort, or the videos aren't as effortful? As full of effort as they used to be. I don't know, it's weird. Japan Eat literally did one of these a few days ago, shaking my head, one and so unoriginal. Who's Japan Eat? 1.3 million viewers or subscribers. Holy shit. They literally have 3 videos up. What do you mean by that? Oh, okay, it's all just shorts. Wait, actually, what did they say about the denim ice cream? Japan Eat denim ice cream. Also, I feel like if it's a cool place, don't you want to try it for yourself? Like, if I see somebody review something, I kind of want to try it myself. That's the fun part of it. Next time, could you add, like, the video title in the comments as well, please? I'm actually really curious to know what he said about it. Japan Eat denim ice cream. Because only my video comes up. Ironic that denim ice cream beat the pants off all the other ice creams your babysitter has had. Also true. I was so surprised. How did you find the cool ferry? Did you just see a boat with a line and just... Well, I didn't see a boat with a line. There was no line. That's why I went on it. Like, I just saw a boat dock and somebody was holding up the price signs of like 300 or 400 yen. And I was like, might as well take the boat. Because we looked up and then I said in the video, oh, random adventure on a random boat. Well, actually, we did look at the map and it showed that the boat was going to the top end of the island. So we thought we'd take the boat to the top so we could walk through the entire island instead of walking by foot to the island and then doing a circle there. It's all about storytelling, Haunted tunnel. Dude, I am kind of pissed over this one. Because I looked into like an abandoned tunnel or abandoned train station. There was a literal website that had like a full-on essay about this tunnel. And I was like, this is insane. This is gotta be crazy. This is gonna be intense. The moment arrived, I went in and I was like, it's bright. Why is it bright? And then I look up and I can literally see the other end of the tunnel. And then I'm like, oh, this is not gonna, there's like nothing there. This is literally 100 meters and there's nothing to show. This is like just a normal backstreet New York alley. I literally expected to go underground, it's dark, it's damp, it's spooky, but no, there were people walking there. Like, it was hard to shoot without anybody in the frame even. It's like my favorite show, Velma. Do not bring Velma into my comment section. I figured the Milk Boys were late because they're secretly lactose intolerant. Well, I don't know if it's a secret. But yes. Just when you think Mudan can't get any more chaotic, along come Mudan's bodies. Yeah, it really challenged the way I make videos. Because usually with like Babysitter and Foxy, I just, I'm like, Chotto amatte. Let me film stuff. And then they just hang around. But the Milk Boys were just on the go the entire time. There was like, I could not set anything up. I didn't even want to break the flow. There was just non-stop shitting, talking shit, and I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm just in it for the ride, you know? Mudan is the only person daring enough to use Beatles song in his videos. What do you mean? There's lots of YouTube channels that have Beatles videos on them. Like, for example, the Beatles, they have a lot of Beatles songs. Insect ramen. I went to a place that I couldn't before because it's quite hard to get in there. Like, it's open only, I think, 1 or 2 days a week, and only between 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. or 2 p.m. You check the website. But it's just very hard to get into. And even while there, it was already full. Like, we barely got in because there was a huge group of us, and school kids came after us. They had to wait outside for like 20, 30 minutes. The chef there is like has worked in Michelin star restaurants, and the ramen was quite good. Like, all of the food and drinks were great. I wouldn't, okay, this is a controversial take. I wouldn't say they're like immaculate. They were good. That's kind of disappointing. Like, even the ramen, if there wasn't this bug on top, I would not have said it's insect ramen. Like, yeah, technically all the flour is made of insects. They have insect in the flour. They have insects in the broth. They're like ground up into like powder and stuff. But yeah, if you didn't tell me it had insects, then I literally couldn't have told you. Because it tasted just so normal. What happened to your pimp jacket? My man, it is 30 degrees outside. Why would I wear a jacket? It is strugglingly hot. And when I wore the jacket, it was like 10 degrees outside. That's how clothes work, you know? The hotter it gets, the less you have. It's not all about look maxing. I'm intrigued as to why Mudan was rejected the first 2 times I tried to visit. I think I came the wrong times. Because originally I went with the times that Google Maps said, Smoke and Salt Museum. Actually, first, love you, Mudan. Love from Serbia. Hell yeah. Big ups to my Serbian people. Yeah, so I went to a Salt and Tobacco Museum. The crazy part there, it's only 100 yen, and it's actually quite interesting. Even though, well, I wouldn't say I'm the biggest salt connoisseur. I've, licked a couple salt lamps in my time, but that's about it. But, it was still quite interesting seeing how it's made, how everything's processed, and it was really well built up. And especially the tobacco place as well. I don't know what sort of cancers they cause, but now I still don't know because they advertised the positive side. I didn't. They didn't. Oh my god, I recommend this too. I'm so glad you eventually got to go. The Tobacco and Salt Museum was small but quirky. It was. Thank you for that recommendation, Aramin Rain. Aramin Rain. I don't know why I said it like that. What was more worth visiting, the Hokusai Museum or the Salt and Tobacco one? I think it completely depends on you and what you're into. Because Hokusai Museum was more, well, I couldn't show much of it because it's literally, you couldn't film there. But it's more standard, you can see the art, which is definitely much more art focused. And it's kind of cool seeing everything there. But the Salt and Tobacco Museum was also cool and it was quite cheap. But I think if I had to choose, I would go to the Hokusai one. Like, definitely. Because I was interested in it. While the Salt and Tobacco one, I wasn't that interested in. Or like, I'm not that knowledgeable about salt and tobacco to care that much about it. But Hokusai was just overall cool. Why did you ask people to like and subscribe? Well, because you're not gonna. I mean, I could ask, but are you gonna subscribe? Are you gonna like? Well, I don't see that happening. Like, why do you even try, Night market. Tokyo Lens office. Can I just visit it? Is that like a museum as well? Tokyo Lens. Can I just go there? Like, knock knock. I'm here for my daily vlog. Open up. Dude, if I could. Yeah, that was a fuck up. I say in the video that the night market lasts for 6 days. Then I write that it's 4 days. And after I published the video, I was like, yeah, no, it's actually 5 days. I mean, we do a little bit of misinformation here. The ratings go up after every drink. I mean, maybe. I'm not gonna say there's any correlation there, but yes. Flea market. Article I read about it said it's the best flea market in Tokyo. Technically, I haven't been to any others, so I would say yes, it is the best, but at this time, it's also the worst, so I don't know. So yeah, we went to flea market, we did a little friendly challenge. The person who had the coolest thing won. Spoiler alert, it wasn't me. How do you find out this stuff, other than comment from your vlogs? Well, it's a combination of comments, asking other people, and most of the babysitters were just researching a ton. You have been in Japan long enough to pronounce onigiri correctly? Onigiri. learning a video game. I can just imagine Mudan being in a bar, not knowing a word, running home to Google it, and then running back to the bar to say it. Well, usually I Google it on the spot because I have my phone with me. I feel like that saves a lot of time. For anyone starting to learn Japanese who already understands some of the words, I can just recommend JLab Anki-dex. Yeah, from what I heard, Anki is like literally the best version of learning Japanese. I know Ramskar, who's learning Japanese, he uses Anki, and also Livakivi does Anki. Like, both do Anki every day. I'm the only dumbass who's like, Duolingo, let's go, I don't need anything else, I just need my dopamine hits. Can you please give the ID on the glasses you're wearing indoors? The ID? What do you mean by ID? 22F or E. Whoa, the developers! Oh my god, I got a comment from the developers. Oh no, I hope... Well, I didn't shit on this too bad. Okay, let's read it. What the developers of the game, I'm so glad you played it and didn't hate it. Like I said, it was a fantastic game. If I was, under the age of 18, I would love this game, because it was an actual game that you could play, and it was fun to play. But as an adult, and I don't know, I don't think you can make a language game that appeals to an adult. There's too many hurdles to overcome, and you cannot really make a learning game fun, I think. Like, there might be some examples, but it'll always be a learning game at heart, and that's not what gamers want. Like, if we're talking about learning language through a game, the best way, or okay, not the best way, from what I've seen, is just use a Japanese game, use a game like Legend of Zelda, which has, like, I think maybe decent, like, basic words, and just play that in Japanese, because all of the dialogue is in katakana, hiragana, and just read that. But yeah, I don't think, like, it's a really tough battle trying to make a game that would appeal to all audiences, where you try to learn a language. Quick PS. The game gets a little crazier as it goes on, so I wouldn't suggest it for children. 30-somethings, and our humor is, well, it isn't for kids. Oh, 14 and up, I'd say. Interesting. Okay. I wouldn't have expected that. Huh. Also, I totally agree, we need a new cover. The current one was a rush job to get something out in time. I may look into Fiverr, or give it another go, but taking some time. Oh, but taking more time. Oh, that's good. So I'm trying to think. I'm sure the game would appeal to some people. But in terms of, if you're a salaryman who just doesn't have much time to, like, even play normal games, it's a tough sell. I'm just surprised I wasn't completely shitting on it, because I haven't played a single game since I arrived here. And I have a list of games that I really want to play. I could play Balatro, I could play Balatro, but, instead I played your game. And I didn't shit on it. That's the highest compliment you could get at this point. They chose what I do for a day. Modern changing Coca-Cola to get rid of the carbonation is maybe the most unhinged thing I've ever heard. That's actually crazy. If that's how you like it, though, I guess. What do you mean? Why is that crazy? You don't like carbonation. You shake it a bit. Wait, somebody helped me out, right? I did it as a kid. Yes! I don't do that with the cans, though. I do it with the bottles. Yeah, you shake it, you open it a bit, you close it, you shake it more, you open it a bit, you close it. Yeah. You can't really do it with cans. Future video 111 should go to Autumn Road. I don't think I'll go to Autumn Road. You have to book in advance, and also it looked very sold out. Like, the entire day was booked. So I don't think I could even film there unless I get permission, which is like a huge deal, and then I have to make a bit. It just feels like a huge hassle. Moran, you're one of the first people that I have heard say the same thing about soda that I do. Hell yeah. Also, now that I'm an adult, I figured it out. Instead of shaking it, mix it 1-to-1 with water. That'll delete the carbonation, but not too much, and you'll have less sugar in your drink, but it'll still taste good, because you're essentially originally drinking just fucking syrup. So, best of both worlds. It's a healthy soda. It's not, but it's better than normal soda. You spent so long in Japan and you still don't know how to eat ramen like a man? What do you mean by that? I watched other people eat it. They did it, like take a fist from the bowl and just shove it in your mouth? Or? There's a non-zero chance someone watching the series is going to die before What the fuck? What? I went to the Asakusa Underground. Alright, no views in no seconds. Bro, I have fell off hard. Dude, this is what happens if you don't have Trash Taste Boys in your thumbnail. Nobody watches the videos. I spent nearly 50 USD on coffee in Ginza, a place called Bongen Coffee. That is cannot be worth it. $50 for a coffee, bro, no. I personally would never spend that much on coffee, but I need to know the hype. No, I'm not spending $50 on a coffee. I don't even like the taste of coffee. I love the fact that coffee is not coffee, like covered in sugar and milk. So technically making a good coffee for me isn't even that hard. I just don't want the taste of coffee in my coffee. Kazakhstan Ukraine looks like the grimiest places in all of Japan. I'm pretty sure I can find better. Just wait. I'm curious how much of this is actually things I did yesterday, and how much stuff you film that's good to post whenever where you might have done a couple things in a day. You know what? I've been lying to you this entire time. No, actually I haven't. I did try doing this every single day, kind of burned out. It was 4 months, but I finally decided to do stuff 1 day in advance. So as you saw here, 2 videos ago, I recorded this and this at the same day. So for a week straight, I have had videos 1 day in advance, which has actually been nice because I've gotten to go to bed at like 1 or 2 a.m. instead of 3 or 4. Except now it stopped because when I went to the bar Not Suspicious, that's when I fucked up. It was the day before, I planned to go to the bar Not Suspicious, but it was a rainy day, and also it was closed. It was the only day of the week that it was closed. I had to do taxes, you know, business stuff, so which took me like 8 hours, and yeah, sucks to say, but now I'm back on the daily grind. This is coming up the same day I'm recording, so much for that. But in the future, I definitely want to do 1 day in advance again, because that was actually nice. I'm not going to do more than 1 day, because I don't see the point in that, and I don't really like to be too much in advance. So I like the fact that you comment stuff, and I can read it and learn and do new things based on that. But yeah, that's not happening for not for a while now. But definitely want to get on that again. All right, enjoy police. I'm so sad nobody picked this thumb. I really like this thumbnail. Me looking up to the roller coaster going backwards, but I guess it just wasn't that clickbaity as the other ones. Can we have an introduction to Foxy at some point? I'm not gonna dox a person. Another video of gaijin bullying Japanese children. There were half of those were foreign children. So, you know, I don't pick sides. I bully whoever I can, as long as it's children. What went through your mind that you thought an avocado pizza dog would be a healthy option? Green is healthy. That's what goes through my mind. I'm like, green is nature. I should eat nature. So on to Girls Pop-Up Festival, Pop-Up Stationery Festival. It was intense. Jesus Christ, it was intense. My goofy ass eyes misread going to an expo to meet women. Oh no. That looks so fun. What does the babysitter do with all the stickers? What will you guys do with the tape? Hope you reserved a slot at Hirata Swordsmith to learn how to forge your own. That was a wild comment. That took a turn. It's like, oh, what are you gonna do with the cute tapes? What are you gonna do with the cute stickers? How about forging a fucking sword at the sword master? She has a book that she has a scrapbook where she puts all the fun stuff. It's really cute and wholesome, and I like it. And it's the best thing ever. It almost makes me want to take up scrapbooking, but I don't have the patience. Does anyone know how to make those text subplots like shake wildly, turbulent displace, and crank up the evolution? So, Spartan race. I'm surprised Mudan ran in office clothes unless he has running clothes under there. Why would I have double set of clothes? That would be insane. But yeah, this is just a testament to how good these clothes are. Like, look at them. Literally no sweat on these. These were as good as any sports clothes. These were epic. I love these clothes. I'm literally thinking about using these during the summer because these are much better than any t-shirts I have. Also, so good because the babysitter came out to like see how I was doing, and she was wearing a t-shirt. She got sunburned from being outside, like not even that long. But if you have long sleeves, UV protection. It's crazy that the crawl through section was barbed wire. That shit will rip your skin to shreds if caught wrong. Well, that's the Spartan way. That's what the Spartans did in the 600s or something. I don't know. That's how they won 300, you know. They put barbed wire down and everybody was concentrated into one spot, and then they just stood on them until they gave up. How do you fit in training for a Spartan race with daily vlogs and editing? That's the fun part. You don't. I did no training for this. My plan was to actually train, and then I was like, I got vlogs to do, so I didn't do a single day of training. Well, technically I did. The one day I trained was a vlog with Gary and Nick at their gym. And honestly, I think that saved me. Like, the whole reason why I made the javelin throw was because I got to practice it. If I didn't practice it, zero chance I would have made it. It was the only thing I was scared of doing during the race. Like, the only thing I thought I could fuck up, because you have one chance, one opportunity. And yeah. Also, video evidence of me doing this. Inserted here, please. Because there were 3 people filming, and out of those, 1 camera worked. Spartan race in Japan is more like a fun park to do fun things. Yeah, that's true. That's why I loved it. It's just so fun. It's like no pain, just a ton of fun. Actually, best ad for this shirt. Honestly, dude, I love this shirt so much. Look at this. Look at this. Look how flexible this is. God damn. Oh, well, the camera died. At least we still have the trusty crotch cam. Wow, this is... what a way to end the video. Oh my god, it's so overblown as well. So, this is the final thing, which I did yesterday. Damn, I don't have a drinking issue at all. Staff seems so nice. Dude, I was blown away. When I entered it, I was like ready to use my Japanese, like my basic Japanese, like, you know, they didn't give me a chance. They were instantly English. We're talking to you in perfect English. You have no shot of trying Japanese on us. I was like, oh no, what do? I froze. I completely froze when I went in. You need to start a sandwich counter? No, I don't want to know. No. I'm begging you please to a 20... No, I'm not doing a fucking 20 kilogram Kyoza challenge. No, Jesus Christ. But congratulations. Chat, we have made it to the end. How did you like it? Do you have any more questions for me? If you have, write it in the comments, and maybe the babysitter will look them up the next time I'm doing another one of these. But this far, 1/3 of the trip done. Hope you're enjoying. Recommend me fun stuff to do in Tokyo, if you have any. And I'll see you tomorrow with another vlog. My god, it is very late. I recorded for, oh my god, 2.5 hours. Oh boy. Okay, bye.